In order to build infrastructure in Amazon Web Services, the first thing that you need to do is to create an account. An account is something like a subscription to create your EC2 instances, S3 buckets, databases, networks, and everything that you can create in AWS. Over a period of time, you may create another account for maybe testing purposes, maybe another account for development, let's say another account for compliance and security purposes, and probably a few years down the line, you may acquire a few companies, and along with that, you get their accounts as well. Managing so many accounts individually in terms of gathering their logs, audit information, policies is really a daunting task. The more accounts you have, the more distributed your account becomes, and the associated risks with that also multiply. That's where AWS organizations comes into picture. With AWS organizations, you can group resources for categorization purposes because it then makes it more easy to manage user access to different environments. You can centrally govern and manage all your AWS account under a single tree or even multiple trees. Once that is done, you can apply policies on top of it. And this will help you to control, restrict, or even allow actions on your accounts. We'll take a look at these particular actions when we walk through the labs. Once this is set up, you get greater control of your AWS environment. This can happen if you have, let's say, service control policies attached to the root or even organization units. You will have a lot more control on your entire AWS environment in all the accounts. We'll talk about organization units and root access and service control policies in a bit. Most organizations also look for something called as consolidated billing, and it's important to get aggregated costs from all member AWS accounts. This allows you to have greater cost management across all your individual AWS accounts. With AWS organizations, first thing that you do is create a master account, which would then be the account that is used to create the organization. This would be the central management and governance hub. Under this, you would have organization units, and the AWS accounts will then be linking to these organization units. Once you have this set up like a tree hierarchy or a subtree hierarchy, you can attach policies to have more control on these accounts. A policy is nothing but a document describing controls that needs to be applied to the selected set of accounts. Let's take a look at AWS organization in action in the next lesson.